clock is ticking and the pressure mounts on Mumbai police. An A-lister Bollywood family was the victim of a criminal break-in to their home in the middle of the night in posh Mumbai locality. The intruder was armed. A Nawab by descent and a second-generation Bollywood actor was injured. The attacker escaped. The actor reached hospital with the part of a knife blade ominously lodged near his spine.
बहुत फॉर्चुनेट है, 2 मिलीमीटर से बच गया. जहां तक नाइफ पहुंचा है उससे 2 मिलीमीटर और जाने से स्पाइनल कॉर्ड में इंजरी हो सकता था. Which is he is very fortunate. It's a very deep wound, but वो जस्ट स्पाइन कॉर्ड से थोड़ा बच गया तो उनकी एक अच्छी वो है.
Saif Ali Khan was taken to the hospital in an auto-rickshaw by house help Hari and his young 8-year son Taimur. Saif is recuperating. His Begum Kareena Kapoor Khan and rest of the family are trying to help him recover. The entire film industry is in shock.
हम सब कंसर्न्ड हैं, हम सब फ्रेटर्निटी से बहुत कंसर्न्ड हैं. वी होप दैट सैफ्स हेल्थ इज बेटर एंड वी होप दैट ही इज फीलिंग बेटर. और आई थिंक हम सब बहुत ही शॉक थे जो हुआ उसके साथ. इतनी पर्सनल स्पेस में बहुत ही मुश्किल चीज़ है अब्जॉर्ब करना मुंबई जैसे शहर में. होपिंग दैट उनकी हेल्थ जल्दी रिकवर करे. वी आर होपिंग एंड प्रेइंग फॉर हिम ऑल द टाइम.
इट्स बीन अ सीरीज ऑफ अटैक्स within that particular suburb on high-profile people, Salman Khan, Baba Siddiqui, Shah Rukh Khan. A lot of people have been targeted, high-profile, moneyed business people, movie stars, and it certainly sends out a strong signal. And whoever is sending out that signal, we need to know what that signal is and why it's being sent out to these people, why they are being targeted. It's hard for me to buy the police narrative as it stands today.
Divided in multiple teams, Mumbai police is trying to crack the case of who stabbed Saif.
Hello and welcome to this special edition with me, Sahil Joshi. In next half hour, we will try and bring you up to date with each and every detail of the high-profile stabbing incident of actor Saif Ali Khan in his home on 16th January night. The police has made as many as 35 teams to probe this case. Here is a report of all that has come to light from various sources in these 2 days.
It has been over a day since Bollywood actor Saif Ali Khan was stabbed in his own house. The attacker is still at large. India Today has accessed CCTV footage of the attacker moments before the attack, where he can be seen climbing up the stairs. The footage shows the attacker going up the fire escape stairs at 1:37 a.m. with his face covered and rushing back down after the attack on Saif at 2:33 a.m. But this time the face cover is off. Later that night, the attacker was spotted at the Bandra railway station. Sources tell India Today he took the first local on Thursday morning to go to Vasai Vihar in Palghar. The police have informed 20 teams to investigate the crime. In another twist to the case, it has emerged that an unknown person allegedly did a recce of Shah Rukh Khan's house on January 14th. The CCTV footage accessed by India Today shows a person with face covered moving in the area where Shah Rukh Khan's house is located. Later, a ladder was found at the retreat house, a building next to the actor's residence.
Retreat house, this property, which is a church property of Bombay Xavier and Corporation, was used to recce the house of Shah Rukh Khan. So this is the retreat house. That person got a ladder and he used this ladder to do a recce around the Shah Rukh Khan's house, which is Mannat. So this is the structure of retreat house, and just behind it is the Mannat area.
Meanwhile, more information has emerged on the state in which Saif Ali Khan was rushed to the Leelavati Hospital.
लेडीज सामने से भाग के आती तो बोले फटाक से भैया जी उठन लो, फटाक से गेट पे गाड़ी लगाओ, इमरजेंसी है, किसी को घाव लगा है. घाव लगाने के बाद जैसे गेट पे जाता हूँ तो 2-4 लोग निकलते हैं रिक्शा खड़ा करा, तो देखता हूँ एक आदमी निकल रहा है, उसको खून से ब्लड से यानी कि पूरा वाइट
ब्लड से खून से भरा हुआ,
खून से भरा हुआ था। तो फिर मैं यही पूछा, मैंने सर किधर जाएंगे, तो आपस में पहले बोले कि लीलावती जाएंगे या होली फैमिली जाएंगे। तो फिर उनसे जैसे बोले अपना सैफ अली खान बोले कि लीलावती चलो।
पूरा उनका उसमें ब्लड था, बट ही वॉकड इन लाइक अ लायन एंड ओनली विथ हिज स्मॉल चाइल्ड, दैट इज 6-7 साल का उनका जो लड़का है, तैमूर है शायद उसका नाम, हाँ, उसके साथ वो वॉकिंग किए हैं। With so much of this, he is a real hero that way.
Doctors also explained that Saif is recovering, but it was a narrow escape for the star.
Spinal cord में injury हो सकता था।
They had pulled out a 2.5 inches long part of a sharp knife from Saif's body during the surgery.
We are observing his progress. He is doing excellent and very well as per what our expectations are. So, as per his progress, maybe we have advised him, as I just mentioned, bed rest. So if he is comfortable in at least 2 to 3 days, we will be good to discharge.
Doctors hope Saif can be discharged in the next 2 to 3 days. But he is advised bed rest for at least a month. With Divyesh Singh, Mustafa Sheikh, Bhavna Agarwal and Dipesh Tripathi, Bureau Report, India Today.
My colleague Mustafa Sheikh caught up with the auto driver Bhajan Singh to get you this detailed description of that journey from Sadhguru Sharan building to Leelavati Hospital, and how only upon arrival at the hospital did he realize that he was driving injured actor Saif Ali Khan. Listen into this interview.
इस वक्त ऑटो ड्राइवर भजन सिंह जी हमारे साथ हैं। सैफ अली खान को हॉस्पिटल इस ऑटो रिक्शा में लेके गए थे, उस रात को क्या हुआ था भजन जी, अगर आप बता पाए।
जी सर, मैं जैसे नाइट में गाड़ी चलाता हूँ तो मैं गलियों में भाड़े की तलाश में यानी अपने ग्राहक को ढूंढ रहा, ठीक है, कोई मिलता मेरे को हाथ देता कि रिक्शा रिक्शा रोको रोको रोको, तो गेट से भी आ जाती है। तो एक लेडीज सामने से भाग के आती है, तो बोले फटाक से भैया जी उठन लो, फटाक से गेट पे गाड़ी लगाओ, इमरजेंसी है, किसी को घाव लगा है। घाव लगाने के बाद जैसे गेट पे जाता हूँ तो 2-4 लोग निकलते हैं रिक्शा खड़ा करा, तो देखता हूँ एक आदमी निकल रहा है, उसको खून से ब्लड से यानी कि पूरा वाइट
ब्लड से खून से भरा हुआ,
खून से भरा हुआ था। तो देखने के बाद तो देखते देखते फिर मेरे को भी थोड़ा वो लगा, अफसोस हुआ, मैंने यार इसको ज्यादा जख्म लगा हुआ, तो मैंने फटाफट बैठाया उनको, बैठे वो, तो एक बच्चा बैठा और एक और भी उनके साथ में कोई बैठा था। तकरीबन वही 3-3:45 बजे का टाइमिंग होगा सर। हाँ, और
उन्होंने बैठने के बाद क्या कहा आपसे?
तो मैंने कहा चलो ठीक है, वो बात करने लगे, फिर आपसी में वो बात कही है, बोले हॉस्पिटल ले लो, तो मैं तो सीधे ही ऐसे गलियों में घुसा दिया था हॉस्पिटल की तरफ, चाहे बाबा लगे, पहले बाबा लगता है, उसके बाद में राइट मारोगे हिल रोड पे अपना होली फैमिली लगता है, और अंदर फिर उसके बाद फिर लीलावती लगता है। तो फिर मैं यही पूछा, मैंने सर किधर जाएंगे, तो आपस में पहले बोले कि लीलावती जाएंगे या होली फैमिली जाएंगे। तो फिर उनसे जैसे बोले अपना सैफ अली खान बोले कि लीलावती चलो। उसके बाद में मैं एक कंफर्म करने के लिए फिर पूछा कि अगर लीलावती जाते तो सीधा जाते, तो मैंने कहा अंदर से लेके चलूंगा, तो फिर वो लीलावती गए। मैंने सर लीलावती बोले हाँ लीलावती। फिर मैं गलियों से अपना बालाजी से लेफ्ट मारा, चप्पल रोड से सीधा निकाला, तो मेरे से इतना पूछे कितना टाइम लगेगा, मैंने सर बस यूटर्न मार के सामने गेट ही आ गया, लीलावती पहुंच ही चुके थे। हाँ,
और कोई बात कर रहे थे वो लोग जब ऑटो में बैठे थे?
और कोई ज्यादा कोई बात नहीं हुई।
जब आपने उनको ऐसा खून
गया तो वो खुद ही बोले कि फटाफट जैसा कि जो है उनको बुलाओ स्टाफ को, मैं सैफ अली खान हूँ। तब मुझे पता चला मैंने सैफ अली खान है। जब तक स्टेजर आया तो फिर इधर खसक के फिर मैं भी जैसा ये बैठी है मैडम, तो मैं भी ऐसा करके बैठ गया थोड़ा देखने को। मैंने स्टार कोई होता तो आज मैं भी जरा देख लूँ, कोई बड़ा सेल्फी होता है, तो मैं भी ये सोचा, मेरे पास भी फोन था, एक सेल्फी ले लूँ, तो मैंने नहीं, ऐसा कोई आदमी का थोड़ा घाव लगाया तो अच्छा नहीं लगता। हाँ,
पैसे मिले आपको?
नहीं पैसे के लिए नहीं, तो एक उनके जो साथ में था तो वो ऐसे हाथ हिला दिए, मैंने चलो ठीक है जो भी है बस। हाँ,
पुलिस ने पूछताछ की क्या?
पुलिस ने कोई पूछताछ नहीं की।
तो अभी स्टेटमेंट कोई रिकॉर्ड नहीं
हुआ? नहीं।
ये बताइए कि जब ये पूरा हादसा हुआ था कितना समय लगा था जब आपको वहाँ अस्पताल पहुँचाने में?
मेरे को 5 से 6 मिनट लगा होगा। हाँ बस।
और
रोड खाली रहता है, ऐसा गलियों से लेके गया शॉर्टकट से, फटाक से उनको बैठाया, 5-7 मिनट में उनको पहुंचा दिया गया।
कभी सैफ से फिर मुलाकात होगी तो क्या बोलेंगे?
बस यही बोलूंगा मैं, सर मैं आपको पहुंचाया था, बस गरीब को याद रखना, दुआ में याद रखना।
Saif Ali Khan and Kareena Kapoor's eldest son, Taimur, is back in news. The 8-year-old was in news in first few years after his birth over his name. He was the most haunted star kid back then. as his pictures were high in demand. Since his younger brother, Jay, was born, the controversy and the craze slowly subsided, but they both were regularly clicked by the Indian paparazzi going about in their daily lives. With the news of little Taimur accompanying his injured, bleeding father in an auto to the hospital for treatment, that too in the middle of the night, he is once again the center of attraction.
A big turn of events in the Saif Ali Khan stabbing attack. It has now emerged that it was 8-year-old Taimur, not Ibrahim, who accompanied Saif to Leelavati Hospital during the wee hours of January 16. The revelation was made by Neeraj Uttamani, Chief Operating Officer of Leelavati Hospital.
पूरा उनका उसमें blood था, but he walked in like a lion, and only with his small child. That is 6-7 साल का उनका जो लड़का है, तैमूर है शायद उसका नाम, हाँ, उसके साथ वो वॉकिंग किए हैं. With so much of this, he is a real hero that way.
India today has pieced together the sequence of events that unfolded after Saif was stabbed in the wee hours of January 16. It was around 2 a.m. that the intruder was seen by the caretaker of Taimur and Jay. In the scuffle that ensued, the intruder stabbed Saif 6 times with a knife. With no drivers present, the actor was rushed to the hospital in an auto-rickshaw with son Taimur and member of the house staff. He reached the hospital with the knife still inside his body. A paparazzi video showed a visibly disturbed Kareena Kapoor Khan outside the building after the stabbing attack on Saif. This stunning turn of events has raised more questions about what transpired that fateful night at Saif and Kareena's Bandra residence. Why did young Taimur accompany his bleeding father to the hospital? Where were other members of the family? What about the nearly 10-member staff and security at Bandra building? With Vidya and Divyesh Singh in Mumbai, Bureau Report, India Today.
Mumbai police is working divided in multiple teams to crack the Saif Ali Khan stabbing case. But everything in its second day of investigation. There is no clarity of motive for the crime or who did it or how did the attacker enter and exit the house of a star Bollywood family. Here is a report explaining all the unanswered questions in this case so far.
On Friday afternoon, nearly 36 hours after actor Saif Ali Khan was stabbed in his Bandra home by an intruder, CCTV footage of the alleged attacker climbing up the fire exit staircase surfaced. The timestamp on the footage, as you can see, reveals the time as 1:37 a.m. on the 16th of January. The same alleged attacker was seen climbing down the same fire exit staircase as recorded on CCTV on the 6th floor of the Satguru Sharan building on the 16th of January. And the timestamp reveals it as 2:33 a.m. Climbing up, his face is covered and he is barefoot, but while climbing down, his face is uncovered and he's wearing his shoes. Looks up at the camera before turning away. The police on the 16th of January claimed that the attacker was inside the building much before the incident happened. Saif Ali Khan was stabbed 6 times with 2 grievous injuries, one in his neck and one in his spine. He arrived at the Leelavati Hospital with a piece of knife blade lodged in his back. And there are many unanswered questions in this whole process. The first and foremost, what was the motive? Money? Was it a kidnapping attempt? Was it for ransom? The attacker is out at large, and yet the police, within hours of starting the investigation, conclude that it was a case of theft. How could this be declared without apprehending the accused? How did they enter the Saifina quadruplex? Did he hide in the air conditioner duct of the house for hours before the stabbing incident? And is that the reason no one spotted him coming in or out of the house? And finally, how did he manage to flee from the building? House members were awakened by the commotion. The man of the house is injured. There were multiple house helps present, and yet he successfully escaped unharmed. Mumbai police detained a suspect from a building in Girgaon. While he is being questioned by the sleuths, it is still not clear whether he is the attacker. The mystery around the Saif Ali Khan attack grows darker with more unanswered questions than the ones answered so far. Bureau Report, India Today.
The attack on Saif Ali Khan left him with multiple injuries, including a knife lodged in his spine. He is currently in the ICU at Mumbai's Leelavati Hospital, where he underwent a surgery. The doctors have said Saif's spinal fluid was leaking. It's the fluid that protects the brain and the spine. The medical team says that Saif is out of danger, but it's clear that the nature of his injury is serious.
The attack on actor Saif Ali Khan left him with multiple injuries, including a knife lodged in his spine. Saif was rushed to Leelavati Hospital around 3 a.m. in critical condition. Doctors acted swiftly to treat his injuries, which were described as deep and serious. A team of neurosurgeons performed an urgent surgery to remove the knife and repair a significant spinal fluid leak caused by the injury.
He sustained major injury to the thoracic spinal cord due to lodged knife in the spine. Surgery was performed to remove the knife and also repair the leaking spinal fluid. 2 other deep wounds on his left hand and one on the neck was repaired by plastic surgery team.
One of the critical aspects of Saif's surgery involved repairing a cerebrospinal fluid leak, also known as CSF leak. Cerebrospinal fluid is a clear liquid that surrounds the brain and spinal cord, acting as a cushion to protect these delicate structures. It also helps remove waste, deliver nutrients and maintain pressure balance in the brain. In Saif's case, the injury caused a leak of this vital fluid, which needed to be fixed immediately to avoid serious complications. Saif is now out of danger and responding well to treatment. Fans are hopeful of a speedy recovery as doctors continue to monitor his progress. Bureau Report, India Today.
Saif Ali Khan remains under care at Leelavati Hospital, continuing his recovery after the violent attack that shook him and his family. The attack has left a deep emotional impact, and the entire family is coping up with this traumatic experience in their own way. Here is a report.
Saif Ali Khan is still at the Leelavati Hospital. As the actor recovers post-surgery, the violent attack on him has shaken up his entire family. Saif was grievously injured after he was attacked, and that too outside his children's room of Taimur and Jay. Late into the night at around 2 a.m., an armed intruder invaded Saif and Karina's residence, held their kid's caretaker hostage and demanded 1 crore rupees ransom. Kareena Kapoor Khan has said that she and the family are still processing the disturbing events that unfolded on January 16. An anxious Kareena was seen in a rush as she looked for help soon after the attack. It was their 8-year-old son, Taimur Ali Khan, who happened to be with the blood-soaked father, Saif, at the hospital and reached there in an auto-rickshaw. This was confirmed by the doctors treating Saif.
पूरा उनका उसमें blood था, but he walked in like a lion, and only with his small child. That is 6-7 साल का उनका जो लड़का है, तैमूर है शायद उसका नाम, हाँ, उसके साथ वो walking किए हैं. With so much of this, he is a real hero that way.
To safeguard remaining members of the family, Kareena, along with the 2 children, left from the residence in Sadhguru Sharan and is currently staying with sister, fellow actor Karizma Kapoor. While Saif's recovery from the injuries is a relief, but the emotional toll on the family is evident. Family and friends have been visiting them over the past few hours. Apart from Kareena herself, sister Soha Ali Khan, mother Sharmila Tagore and others did make a brief visit on January 17th morning. Sharmila Tagore also was seen visiting Kareena at Karizma's residence. Parents Randhir Kapoor and Babita also visited her and the children. The other 2 children of Saif, Sarah and Ibrahim, have also ensured they are in constant touch with Kareena and have been seen visiting at the hospital. The shocking episode has revealed how vulnerable the public figures really are, especially with regard to their personal life, particularly when it comes to security. With Gyanisha Malik, Entertainment Bureau, India Today.
The investigation continues in its own pace. The family is still trying to cope up, while rumor mill has been rife within numerous theories. Because this story has all the spices: glamour, money, crime, and above all, suspense. But away from all the speculations, we will track of each and every development in this case till it becomes clear who stabbed Saif Ali Khan. Till then, good night from my side with me and my entire team. Keep watching India Today. News and updates continue on the other side.